All right, so I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm feeling pretty good. Um, the workouts have been feeling great. I've gotten a little bit better at running. I'm feeling a little bit healthier. The food, man, the food is. I'm not that old, honestly, but this is the first time in my life that I've actually felt the need to have whole foods. The whole foods are really they're doing my soul well. I'm not gonna lie. I might put up a little bit of the progress on the screen, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking pretty juicy. I've been cutting maybe for a little bit, and honestly, I haven't lost any weight whatsoever. I think I've lost maybe a pound in a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, but I am pretty positive that most of that is muscle mass coming back. I'm telling y'all, like the muscle memory is the same thing as being on steroids, guys. If you start working out when you're early on, whenever you want to keep it like pushing again later on in life, it's just so much easier. It really is so much easier now. That being said, I have been prone to a little bit of injuries, right? The constant running has been a pretty harmful impact on my shins because I'm running on cement. So what I'm doing is today I actually took a little bit of rest day of running. I've been running consistently. So gotta keep it slow there, like the knees starting to burn a little bit. So gotta, your body will tell you when to slow down. But besides that, I'm feeling pretty good, man. The composition is up there. Starting to post a little bit more everywhere else, and the grind is coming. So y'all better watch out. So update on the half marathon, right? We are trying to push the pace a little bit, trying to get that load in. I really want the half marathon to me to seem not that hard. I know it sounds kind of crazy when I say it, but I've never really tried running, at least not organized running in any way, shape, or form. So I want to make it seem, I want to get to a point where my load is so high on running that I can just go and run a half marathon and not really sweat about it, right? I can feel my pace the same day, but I won't be very stressed. Now, this is for preparation for the marathon, okay? I will run a marathon. I will run a marathon in 2025, okay? I am certain about that, right? Bearing any injuries. And after that, depending on how we feel, how athletic we're looking, I think I might try to go for an Ironman. Now, we got to see about that one because that one's a crazy one. But I really would like to do an Ironman before I'm in my 30s. So, hey, midlife crisis, you already know what it is. Got to hit that gym, buddy. And hey, we're making good progress. Hopefully you guys are doing the same. Update on my mile times. I'm going to say all this in kilometers, but I'm just going to put up the immediate translation right here on the screen. So last couple of days I've been running around 4 miles, which is 6.45 kilometers, I believe it is exactly, actually. I ran it at a 6:40 pace, right? I wanted to do a little bit of easy training, but that being said, that little demon gets in your mind and that easy run becomes a fucking survive run. And honestly, it was feeling good, so I just wanted to keep it pushing. And my splits are pretty consistent with everything, so not really much of an issue there. That being said, I did feel very fatigued, so I had to lead it a little bit, right? Put some food on screen. And the next day, which was yesterday, actually, I was like, fuck it, let's go again. But instead of, I was trying to do a 7 minute per kilometer pace, I was like, let's do a 7:20, right? So I go out running, and it's hot. I'm telling you, it is Quintana Roo hot out here. It is humid, and it was just after raining, I believe, and you know how it gets. So pretty simple. I ran, I believe, a 7 minute per kilometer flat pace. I did a little bit of negative splits at the end there, but my heart rate was 10 beats below what the run the day prior was. So at the end of the day, this is an Apple Watch Ultra what I use. You can take the heartbeat measurement with a grain of salt. Maybe I'll invest into a Polaris or Polar later on in life, I believe it is what they're called. But hey, it's what we have. And honestly, that was insane. And I felt it. 10 beats per minute really feels different. I'm going to try to start running a little bit more there, right? Keep the impact a little bit lower, but I am trying to go a little bit longer now. And my lifts are not stagnating, thank God. But the composition is looking great, guys. I really don't have much else to say. I got to start training legs. My back has been a really big issue throughout most of my life, so I have been a little bit on the recovery side there. But I do try to train legs every on and off. But just with the indirect training that they're getting from running, man, like it's rough. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what it is, man? Just gotta keep it pushing. Push that rock up that fucking mountain. You already know what it is. These dreams will not catch themselves. Okay, we have to go get them, and they're within our reach.